I'm a leading hand for Gerard Roofs. I run a crew of 2, but at the moment I'm helping one of my good mates, Ryan. He's a contractor for Gerard's. We've got industry's a little bit slow at the moment, but when you got friends like this, you know, it's easy as to bloody find work and always keep going. Majority of the time it's the end product when I'm leaving, but you know, it's the joys of just doing the mahi and getting everything done. Roughly around last year when I took over bloody leading hand for the Gerard wage crew, bloody was a bit hard, you know, when I first started off, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing half the time, you know, running 2 fellas. I was so used to being them, you know, and doing all the work and taking orders from someone else. But one of the best advices that I got was from my supervisor Richard Field, and he said don't overthink it, you know. Majority of the time it's easy to bloody overthink a lot of situations, and you know, just take it slow, you'll get there in the end. And bloody try not to stress yourself out all the time, or otherwise that's when mistakes happen, you know. But other than that, I haven't really had too much problems with the roofing wise of things. You usually learn on the job. It's quite repetitive, and you learn different ways of making things easier for yourself. And you know, once you get up there, it's kind of like a pretty thing to learn anything else. But then again, the best thing as a roofer is by passing on the information that you've gotten, or the skills that you've gotten from past experiences, and majority of the times past muck-ups, you know. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of a pass along type of bloody trade that we have in roofing, which is bloody, you know, learn something, pass it on to the next, you know. Making it easier for the future, and yeah, everything else. Just try not to overwork yourself. I remember when I first kind of started up, I was doing big massive hours and running myself into the ground to try and bloody prove myself, you know. Majority of the time I ended up hurting myself and bloody yeah, ended up in hospital for a little bit there, bloody overworking myself. I ended up catching pneumonia and I didn't even bloody know. But other than that, yeah, rest is the main thing. Try and bloody keep time limits to bloody 7:30 and bloody working to like roughly around 4:30, 5:30, you know. Try and give yourself enough time so you can get home, spend some time with the babies, have a kai, have a good sleep too, majority of the time, but half the time I gave up the fatty food. First things first, I know a lot of fellas can bloody handle a lot of pies and all of that type of stuff, but I also like to bloody indulge in a little bit of energy drinks, you know. But other than that, I start the gym every morning, you know. That's usually my kickstart to the day. I like that type of stuff. Staying focused majority of the time is just bloody having constant breaks, you know. Just have like, I don't know, some people do the 15 minutes, you know, 2 15 minutes, one half an hour for bloody lunch. Other people's do like bloody two half-an-hour smokos, you know. But other than that, take your breaks, man, because that's the only time that, you know, you get a little bit of time to have a sit down and refocus your mind and make sure that you're alright. At the end of the day, brothers, try not to overthink everything, you know, because it's a little bit, it's simpler than what you think. Never be afraid to ask, you know, because the hardest question is the one that's never asked, you know. At the end of the day, we're all here, you know. Freaking, if you can see other fellas working around and you're having trouble, never be afraid to ask, man. You know, we're always here to help.